and the whole COVID thing, we have what's called an emergency coin coming up. You gotta wait and hear that story too, because it's really fascinating what's happened this year. And everybody, including Mike, knew once they had heard about that change happening, that last coin was gonna be a big deal. Add COVID and all the craziness that added to that, and then it makes it an even bigger and more important story. But this is a really, really big story, and I'm super excited because Mike and I were on a couple days ago, and we had, and this is it, it's the very first time the US Mint has ever done a colorized coin. First time. Remember we said first are really important in coin collecting. Well, really in any collecting, but this is huge. And so we had Mike on one of these, and it sold out in our show. We literally launched it, and it sold out all in the same hour. Let's get into this story, because I was actually thrilled to see that you had another version of this coming in.
No, this is the same version. It's a quantity issue. We finally, if you remember, we didn't even have a sample.
No, oh, you're right. Yeah, we were showing you guys. Oh, that's so funny. You're right. We were showing it online because there wasn't even a sample in the studio. So you guys were able to get more quantity from a couple days ago.
Not necessarily more quantity. We finally got all the coins. We just had a few graded. We didn't want to over promise, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The available quantity.
Yeah.
Because all we had was a picture.
we literally sold it off a picture online.
Right. That's all we had.
I'm even more excited to see it in person, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. And so we've got this, and it's and like I said, this is very exclusive to us, as you can see. So what you have, or you're going to have right here, we have the Basketball Hall of Fame, a first official colorized United States coin, August 28th, first day edition that you're going to have right this, Naismith Private Collection, all exclusive, Basketball Hall of Fame exclusive. We partnered with the Basketball Hall of Fame and the United States Mint to be able to release this coin that you see right there. Look at that spectacular colorization that you're going to have.
That's
now,
cool.
I've sold kind of colorized U.S. coins in the past, but it's aftermarket stuff. You have to take the regular coin, and then people do applique or whatever they do to it to make it colorized, more as a commemorative issue or something like that. But this is the very first time that the United States Mint has ever produced a colorized coin, is with the basketball coin.
So
and the $50 here has the basketball colorized. And I don't know how close we can get in on that, Suzanne. If you can kind of tilt the coin, the level of perfection in here is unbelievable. Because if you can get in really close and kind of tilt that coin on the obverse side, you can really see, almost want it to shine, kind of tilt it back maybe. You can see like the pebbles, if you've ever held a basketball. There's like pebbles in the basketball.
Oh yeah, let me hold it. Hold on, now I know where you're going at.
And you can see that through the colorization.
Okay, that's so cool.
You see what I'm
talking
about right there? Every single, I mean, it is absolutely stunning in terms of the detail on into this. So that struck, and then you can absolutely see the basketball. When I saw this coin, it was truly spectacular. Then they colorized the rim, then they colorized the net. United States of America, it is the very first time, and if you notice, it's a curved coin.
Yeah.
It's only the third curved coin that's ever been done by the United States government. And so you had, and then, so here you have the very first colorized coin ever made by the U.S. Mint. So you would assume, given demand and everything else they'd make, I don't know, because the normal, you know, a normal commemorative dollar is 400,000 to $1 million in terms of mintage.
Right.
So you'd assume, since it's the first colorized coin, they'd do 400,000 or $1 million.
Right.
But in the half here, they did 75,000.
Total.
75,000 is the total number. Now, of those coins that were released first day through the Hall of Fame that you see right there, that number is not 35 or 75,000. That number is 3,500.
Because it was a very special release, right?
It was a special release, basically, at the Basketball Hall of Fame, Springfield, Mass., that you can see right there. The first day of issue, the special issue that you're going to have with that as well. Put all of that together, and the collectability of this, from just the basketball standpoint, of course, is fantastic. okay, is fantastic. But now add in the colorization. Now add in the exclusive core, the basketball core, the exclusive Hall of Fame, the exclusive Naismith private collection, the exclusive August release, first day of issue that you're going to see up there. You see all of that stuff, and it becomes then truly, ultimately, insanely collectible, if you will, is what it really comes down to. And that's what we've got with this.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, too, for those of you who say, well, you know, I've never collected coins, but maybe you've got somebody in your life who loves basketball. Maybe it's a budding basketball star in your life. I just think it makes one of the most unique gifts. And then you have this rarity that's almost unheard of in the coin world. I mean, Mike, okay, give us an example of the first coin of anything the U.S. government's done, the Mint's done, and what it means today. Like, do you have an example of something like this?
Well, here's the problem. It's not just the first of a new coin. Any new coin, of course, is collectible and desirable on a level. But this is a whole new category. So it's not just, you know, it's not just that they have a new coin. It's much like if the first time they released finishes. 1995. For the very first time, and this is even almost smaller in a way, the very first time that the United States Mint put a West Point Mint mark on an American Silver Eagle. They made it proof and put a W Mint mark on it. First time. 10th anniversary Eagle, 1995. In this condition, that coin sells for $20,000 or $30,000.
Oh my.
That's just putting a W on it for the first time.
Right.
Okay, the very first time they did a reverse proof American Silver Eagle was 2006. That coin, when we sell it here today, we are looking at like, let me see, probably $1,100 to $1,300. Now that particular coin was a Silver Eagle, and they made 250,000 of those coins. Wow. So this coin is going to be, say, over 3 times rarer than that coin. It's not $1,100, not $1,300. It's $249.95. You know, you put all of those things together, these first issues that they do, the very first time they do something. Now, for the very first time, the United States government has made billions and billions and billions and maybe even trillions of coins, certainly trillions of coins, over the course of its history. It's the very first time they put color on a coin. It's the very first time they put color on the coin. There is the shot that you want to see right there. It is really and utterly, amazingly spectacular. They have
the detail is insane in this.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. Now, it's interesting, they also colorized the dollar coin. There's $75,000 coins as well, but the basketball's not colorized on the dollar coins.
No kidding.
That's why we focused on that. No, it's just the rim and the net.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just the rim and the net. Yeah, so they didn't colorize the basketball itself, which is why everybody is pushing towards and driving towards the $half. This has been by far the better seller of the two. Absolutely 100% headed for sellout because it is so phenomenally historic, so incredibly historic. Everybody is trying to jump in and be able to get this coin. And of all the releases of this coin, this is by far the most exclusive, most desirable, most collectible. Because usually you have one thing. Okay, it's first day of issue. Okay, this is first day of issue. Okay. Right. Then it's also first day. It's also Naismith private collection. Okay, exclusive. Right. Okay. Also basketball court, exclusive. Also, Basketball Hall of Fame, where we can use the logo, exclusive, okay? So exclusive, 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 exclusive. So that's what we have, all of that, on top of the fact that it's certified absolutely perfect PR70.
Hey, I got to ask you that question too, Mike, because now that this is the first colorized, how did the grading go?
It went okay. That's the problem. That's why we have such a limited number. And today is almost assuredly going to be the last day it's available from us in this first day, first day of issue Naismith private collection. Today is going to be
specifically. Now, and here's what happened was when we launched this, there was 2 airings, and we didn't even have these. They were not even physically here. We literally talked about it on a picture on hsn.com, and we sold out of the quantity we had that he brought in originally. He was able to bring in, and we only have about a little over 300 left. I mean, just to give you an update, I started started with about 490 going into the show, and there's only about 300 left. So if you guys missed it last time and it's sold out, it never even was physically on the air. I, like you, am seeing this for the first time in real life. And so again, don't miss out on this. We've got the FlexPay. You can get it at home right now. Take advantage of that and get it before it is gone, because now that Mike's got this last little bit left and he brought it back in for real, then we've got it for you tonight, but I don't think it's gonna last long at all. All right, so Mike, I'm gonna switch because we have something really unique, and this is same coin, but a different version of it. So let me pop these up.